Morning, everybody, from Life on the Bluff. It is Wednesday, 5:15, about 55 degrees out. There's a little bit of a breeze, so the water is not quite as calm as it has been the last few days. No boats out just yet. It's going to be another great day, I think. Maybe not as hot as it's been the last couple of days. I'm okay with that, although I don't mind the heat, because really it doesn't get that as hot out here. So I'm good with it. Last night was the first night in weeks that it was quiet, so no fireworks. Oh my God. So I got a good night's sleep. I feel pretty good this morning, thankfully. So that was exciting. That's my excitement. So I've been out here for about 15 minutes or so. And I'm looking down at my bluff line, and this stuff grows super fast. So I just had somebody come out, it was probably a couple weeks ago, and really trim it back. And so what grows here is blackberries, of course, rose hip or cottage rose, I don't know what it's called. And then the root system from my locust tree grow like crazy, and it's almost like a weed. It's so weird. Like they'll pop up in my yard. There's one like right there. They'll pop up everywhere, and I have to cut them back or they will turn into trees. And I think that's how that tree right there came to be. And I think my neighbor's tree, locust tree, is the result of one of these roots from my tree. I think my tree is the parent tree. So it's so bizarre. So I'm thankful for my locust tree because it really is holding bluff steady. So thank you, tree, for sprouting out so many roots. You're like a weed, but a weed in a good way. So I'm thankful for my locust tree this morning. I like to think that tree is a symbol of strength and resilience and responsibility. Okay, so I hear a fishing boat coming, or maybe that's a car. I don't usually hear too many cars, but let me just pick up the book as we get closer to sunrise. Okay, July 10th. Love the humble art. Love the humble art you have learned and take rest in it. Pass through the remainder of your days as one who wholeheartedly entrusts all possessions to the gods, making yourself neither a tyrant nor a slave to any person. I like that. Stop by a comedy club any weekend night in New York or Los Angeles, and you're likely to find one of the world's biggest and most commercially successful comedians in there, workshopping their craft for just a handful of people. Though they make a fortune in movies or on the road, they are there practicing the most basic form of their art. If you ask any of them, why are you doing this? Why do you still perform? The answer is usually, because I'm good at it, because I love it, because I want to get better, because I thrive on connecting with an audience, because I just can't not do it. It's not work for them to get up on stage at Caroline's or the Comedy Cellar at 1 a.m. It's invigorating. I'm sorry, I'm like tilting the camera down. It's invigorating. They don't have to do it. They're free and they choose this. Whatever humble art you practice, are you sure you're making time for it? Are you loving what you do enough to make the time? Can you trust that if you put in the effort, the rest will take care of itself? Because it will. Love the craft. Be a craftsman. wow, I love that, because I have always been kind of a creative person. Um, that's why working a regular job in an office was so hard for me, because it's just not. Oh, I hear a heron somewhere. It's just not what my goals were. Um, so now that I have the time, I am, I've referred to these projects that I'm working on. I am creating something. I've turned my house into kind of like a little workshop, so I can work on these projects, and when they get closer to being what I think they should be, I will unveil. So this one's a good one for me. It makes me feel pretty good, as I feel like I'm returning to becoming a craftsman and enjoying that time and experimenting with different things. There's the mountain. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Create something great today. I'm going to go in and get to work, I guess. Subscribe, comment. Take care, folks.